Hello, welcome back once again. Let's continue with our tutorials. So let me log into my dashboard. We are still using the local host, so I'll click on my WP admin. Okay, and then also let me log into my back end as well. Okay, so we are going to add our privacy policy page. I mean this one, privacy policy page. We are going to add that one to it. Let me see. When I click on it, let me check. Okay, so this is our privacy policy page, or you can say you can click here, delete this one, and then you say privacy dot policy, and then you press enter, and it will bring you to this page. Okay, yes, I added some privacy policy to it. That's why you are seeing this. When you go to the dashboard and then go to pages, all pages, you see the privacy policy, this one. I'll click on edit. Oh, okay, it seems not this one, so let me, it means the default one. Let me see, so that I will delete one. Okay, the default one, let me delete that one. Let me delete that one and then continue. So go back to the dashboard. Let me leave it. I'm going to delete it, and then where is it? Okay, this one. So let me delete that one. Okay, so let's go back here, and then here slash privacy dot policy, then you press enter. Okay, so this is our privacy policy, and then go to edit page. Okay, so you see there's nothing here. We don't have anything here now, so let's edit with Elementor. And then open a new page and search for privacy policy generator, this one, and click on it. Okay, so which one do we use? Okay, so let me go with this one. Oh no, I don't like this one. Let me go down. Okay, let me look at this one also. Free privacy policy generator. Let me click on this one and see. Okay, let's see. Privacy generator, privacy policy. Okay, let me check this one and see. Let me see. Okay, so let's click on this, and then it's a website, so let's go with this one and then click on next. No, let me go with a different one. Okay, so let me go in for the first one, this one. Okay, this one. Okay, so click on continue. Make sure you select. Let me go back and then make sure website is select, and then click on continue. Okay, and then here you enter the website name. So mine is here, and then entity type, is it for business or an individual? So I'll go in for individual, and then select my country, which is Ghana. So enter GH and it will show Ghana. Then go to next. What kind of personal information do you collect from users? Is it their phone number, email, first name and last name, or what have you? So let's say email, and then their first name and last name, and then you go to next. Depending on what you collect, then you select them. You go to next. How can users contact you for any question regarding your policy? So either by mail, or so if by mail, enter your mail, and then maybe visiting the page, then you enter your website address. So I will select mine. If phone number, you can select it and then you enter your phone number, right? Then you go to next, and then you say yes, I want to upgrade to a professional policy to include provision of GDPR and blah blah blah, premium only. So me, I'll go for no, I don't want. When you select this one, let me go in for this and see. You see, so you are going to be charged $14, $25, $24, $24. It goes on like that. I don't want to accept the one, so I'll go in for the free one, and then click on next, and then here you enter your email address. So enter your email address. I'll select mine, and then since it's free, you click on generate. Okay, and it will generate it for you. Everything is free here. Then you go down and click on generate file. So click on it, and it will download the file for you. So this is the file. You want it in a Word document format, so click on this one and it will download it for you, right? So later we'll come to that and then open it and use it. So let's go back to our page now. So I'll go to settings, and then under settings I'll hide the title, hide title. Okay, as usual. And then page layout. So the page layout, Elementor full weight, and then okay, and then update it. So let's go to the privacy policy form. Which one should I use? Okay, let's go back to click on this. Select this one, then let's go for this one. Then let's leave advanced, and then let's leave top here, let's say 50. Okay, let's make it 70. 70 top, and then here 100 down. Okay, let's maintain the 50 top. Okay, so let's add a title here. So add a heading, then center it, change the color type to black, deep black. Okay, and then here you type privacy policy, policy for Noka Media. Good. And then publish it, and then what else? Let's select the text editor, drag it, and then put it under 8. Okay, and then let's leave it like this, and okay, and then let's go and then open the privacy policy that we downloaded. Let's go and open that one. Where's my downloader? Okay, so this one, let's open it. Okay, and then we are going to copy the whole of this Okay, click on edit. Okay, and then Control A to select, Control C to copy. Okay, and then let's go to our page and then select the whole of this and then paste that. Good. So now we have our privacy policy page, and okay, and it's looking nice. Okay, so publish it. Okay, so let's select here, and then over here let's leave 20 right, and then the left also 20. Okay, good. Okay, so we have this. I can now update it. Okay, let me click here and go to advanced, and then here uncheck this, and then the bottom, let me say 30. Oh no. Okay, I entered 300. Okay, so now let's check the mobile view. So this is the tablet view. Okay, then the mobile view also. Okay, okay, it's looking good. So okay, let me see, let me check the tablets rather. Oh, it's okay, so let's publish it and then go to our desktop view. So far so good. We are done with the privacy policy, so I'll leave here. Sorry, I'll leave here. Okay, so let me look at the privacy policy once again. Okay, so now we have our privacy policy. Okay, so you end here. Thanks for watching. See you in our next tutorial. Bye.